really what happened last season is we just got a little lower in the standings in the middle of the season. So this year the strategy is to bring the best team every time and try to really stay up there in the standings the whole time. We really want to win. There's more prize money than ever. The teams are stronger than ever. So you just have to bring it every single time.
It's been a great start so far. Team dynamics been great. I think we're taking it week by week to see what horses, are performing well and what riders performing well, and we're just trying to partner up each week that it makes sense to go for the win. So I guess we'll see how that pans out.
I've been riding on the Eye Candy team since the beginning of Major League, and it's so much fun. Eric has done a great job of just adding a group of great riders to the roster. So now we have depth and a bunch of new friends.
When you are in a team competition, it's team all the way. So if anybody needs help, then you help them out as best you can. You're there and there's no question.
As far as all the teams go, I think everyone's pretty competitive. I don't want to narrow it down to one team. I think depending on who they've got on their, the horses and their riders that day. But I think as long as we can do our clear rounds and go as fast as we can, then we don't care about the other teams.
I have to admit that being beaten by Helios in the finals last year was traumatizing. So now I'm always looking over my shoulder at them, seeing who they've got going. But when I look at today's list, I have to tell you that the Trailblazers look really, really, really strong.
I think it's more confidence building than anything, For sure we had a strong team on paper. It doesn't always go that way, like the first one, we ended up third when we thought we probably could have won. So then it was kind of like a little nerve-wracking, like, okay, is this all going to fall apart on us? But then the last two we've been really good, and I think we have a great string of riders and horses, so I think it's pretty confidence building.
The group of riders that we have are all individually very strong and experienced on Nations Cup teams and different formats that you have to rely on your teammates and handle that kind of pressure. So I'd say overall we all probably are our best when others might be nervous, and I think that's proving to be a strength through the season for us. All 6 riders on the Trelawney Trailblazers are very motivated to succeed together. I think there's a lot of trust and also a belief in, if my teammate tells me that I should leave out on that line, I believe them and I'm going to do it, and it's proven to be paying off, so hopefully we can just continue on that streak.
The strongest 3 riders with the strongest 3 horses, they jump, it's none of us are saying, oh well, we want to jump when we know we don't have the best horse that day, or we know somebody else has a stronger combination than us. We just pick the strongest 3 combinations and try and win the team event.
Okay, obviously Trailblazers is pretty far ahead at this point. I think that they have a very stacked lineup this year, and Kara really wants their team to win, and they're looking strong. So hopefully we can try to catch up a bit. It's actually the first time our team has made the second round this season. We've had a bit of bad luck, and we have really strong riders and strong horses, and I think maybe the season doesn't reflect that, but yesterday's win really proves that we can compete with the best. After the first 4 teams had gone and we were in 4th place, we're like, for sure we're not going to make the second round.
Both Natalie and I had taken off our hats. We thought we were done for the day about halfway through the first round, as we sat on that 4th position for so much of the class. So we were both surprised.
It ended up working our way, and I think that the format of the Major League is you can come in 4th and then you can win. So
Kent and Natalie obviously put me in a great position, and I knew the win was riding on my shoulders, but basically I had to revert back to having my plan and executing that. So that's really what I focused on, is what the things you can control and you can't control. So I focused on putting in my best round. That moment of realizing that I was in fact faster than Derek Kenny, that's not an easy thing to do on whatever day it is. We're all obviously hoping that this is sort of the turn that we needed, and hopefully we can build on that momentum for the rest of the season.